Last year, I remember COVID-19 um, was announced to us during the Lenten season. And here we are again in the Lenten season, still in the pandemic, but with the vaccinations, we are seeing light at the end of the tunnel. This Lenten season uh, is a time on the church calendar when the followers of Jesus remember, in the language of Genesis, that we are dust, and to dust we shall return. The Lenten season starts with Ash Wednesday, which was several weeks ago, when the followers of Jesus have the symbol of the cross put on their foreheads in ash to remember that line from Genesis that will eventually be spoken over all of us at our grave: ashes to ashes and dust to dust. To hold before our minds the reality that we are mortal, we are human, we get sick, and in the end, we all die, all of us. The stats on death are pretty hard to argue with. 100%. We may live to be 100, and certainly people are living longer these days, or we may die a week from now or any time in between by all sorts of means, some painful, some not, some expected, others out of the blue. That's just reality. Human beings are mortal. We're made from the dust and we die. Now, that reality is sad. Any Christian attempt to spin it or sentimentalize it is really an affront to the sanctity of life. The Apostle Paul said that death is the last enemy to be destroyed. In his theology, Jesus is at war with death, and his resurrection was the decisive victory that one day will spread out to all of Jesus's followers. That's what we look forward to on Easter. The reality of death is sad, but it's also liberating, and dare I say, invigorating. You see, in Lent, we need to remember that we don't need to be afraid. If we don't need to be afraid of death itself, now that opens up a whole new world of possibilities. You know, the best moments of the church in history have been when she was under the pain of death, but not scared to give up her own life. In Lent, we also remember that we need to redeem the time, to not squander our lives on trivial things. I mean, just how many hours of the week can we give to video games, or online shopping, or endless chit chat, or our own egotistic pursuits of pleasure, our success, our careerism, our money, or power, or fame, or experience, or more followers on Instagram, or whatever. Life is short. We're mortal. We live for a while and then we die. It could be a century from now, it could be a day from now. We must live for what matters. In the Lenten season, followers of Jesus choose that they volunteer of their own free will and volition to give up some kind of pleasure, be it social media or coffee or meat or television, whatever. You pick your own adventure in order in order to let that abstinence do a deep work in our souls, a purging, a purifying of all the detachments of what the New Testament writers would call the world. It's sort of a stripping down to the holy, to the bare essence of what life is all about, in order to create more space in our budgets, our time, our schedules, our lives. More importantly, to create more space in our souls for the presence of God and the life of Jesus, who is back from the dead. We are all in Lent now. We have been living with the virus, shelter in place, economic fallout, uncertainty about the future. It's all kind of a Lent, an abstinence, a stripping down, a purging, a purifying of our souls and of society. COVID-19 has certainly been and is an invitation to face reality and to meet God there. The reality that we are human, that we are mortal, we are frail, vulnerable, susceptible to disease. We're not nearly as in control as we might think. And that's okay. I don't know if you remember, a couple of years back, I preached a sermon series on C.S. Lewis's The Screwtape Letters. Have you read that book? It was written back in 1942, near the end of the Second World War in London, under duress and pain of C.S. Lewis's life. The Screwtape Letters is a series of letters written by a senior demon by the name of Wormwood and his apprentice demon, whose name was Screwtape. He writes about his patient, which is code for followers of Jesus that the demons are trying to tempt. He says, how disastrous for us demons, is the continual remembrance of death, which war enforces. We could say today, which a pandemic enforces. One of our best weapons, that is the demon's best weapons, is contented worldliness. In wartime, not even a human being can believe that he is going to live forever. We could say the same today with the virus and other illnesses. In this cultural moment, not even a human being can believe that we're going to live forever. This does so much to stave off worldly contentment. The goal of this insight that we're going to die is not fear. That's not it. It's actually not scary for a follower of Jesus because we follow a rabbi who is back from the dead. No, the goal in remembering that we're going to die is to wake us up from that worldly contentedness, or should we say spiritual slumber or stupor. Death need not make us morose. It's more likely to make us joyful and grateful and more present to the moment and alive in the marrow of our bones. So to close today, may you recognize, just take a moment right now. Put your feet on the ground. Feel your body. Feel your muscles, your skeletal system. Feel the nervous energy flowing through your body. And remember, the body that you are in, even if it is healthy and strong, is dying. It's decaying. And one day, it will come back from the dead. Feel the reality today that you are mortal, that you live in time, and that every minute, every second is a precious gift from God. Not a right, but a gift. To be alive today is a gift. And remember, whatever comes or doesn't, remember this: life is fleeting, life is short, but life is meaningful, life is beautiful, life is gift. And you are alive with Jesus, and you don't need to fear death. Amen. Peace to all of you.